All right, this is the first time I've probably really taken a Rochester apart. No different to any other carburetor, you just got to think about what you're doing. So, I can see a screw there. We like to see a good screw. And there. Well, let's see what happens. Let's take them out. Now, I am not a carburetor expert. Should we try expert? Well, I should be an export, but there you go. We won't get into that. Now, these carburetors are just like any other. One thing I kind of like about the American carburetors is you don't have much jet adjustment. You just put in another jet. So we'll see how this goes. So I'm just going to undo these screws and we'll see what we got. What's the worst can happen? I fuck it up and my buddy has to buy a new carburetor because I have no clue what I'm doing. Hey, not going to cost me a dime. That's his problem. It's all right, Ron. I'll sort you out. Now, you may be looking at this carburetor thinking, gosh, that's remarkably clean. Well, it is. Those screws could do a little more attention, shall we say. Where are we going now? Where's the next screw? There it is. Now, you're probably looking at this thinking, he's keeping them all in line. You're damn right I am. Apart from anything else, because I'm recording this, it is extremely helpful when this fucker goes back together. Now, have I got every screw out? Oh, I don't know. Do they need to come out? Hang on, I'm just seeing two other screws that... Yep, nope. There, right here. Right here. I don't know if they're holding, but I'm guessing... Hey, I've never been in one of these before. So I'm kind of guessing that... let's see. That as they're the same type of screw, size of screw, that they're probably holding it down. I'm just gonna undo these two. And again, guys, I cannot stress enough, photographs, photographs, photographs. Look, I'm taking this fucker apart. I've never done it before. So I can put it back together now, can't I? Alright. Okay, doesn't want to come apart. Why? That's what you've got to say to yourself. Why? Well, I've got a rubber hose here. I can pull that off. And I've got this mechanism here. I don't see any other screws that I need to concern myself about, but maybe I just need a little prying. Now, when I'm doing this, I do have to note that there are things, for want of a better word, that are attached in various places, and I need to make sure they go back where they came from. I must admit, Rochester is not one of my favourite carburetors, but that's what I'm working with, so get on with it and shut the fuck up, huh? Now, I know I'm probably not doing this in the right order. Oh my God, no, that is held tight. Let me figure this out and come back to you. Right, I have just had to remove 2 screws deep down inside here. Now there is a rod here that is causing a problem, so I need to undo this screw to allow that rod to become loose. Okay, so now that's off of there. Don't lose this shit. Oh, this is intricate stuff, guys. Now, I still can't get the carburetor separated, or the top, because of this bar here. Now, in all honesty, I don't know how I'm going to do this, so you come and live with me. Now, let me see. Gosh, what a design. Okay, you can be getting sponges and plingers here. Okay, now, as you can see, I've managed to lift it up. So now I should be able to get that off of there. And do note, it was in the second hole here, not that one. It was in that hole. So now that's off, and I've now got access to the jets, so those can get a fucking good clean. Okay, let me just put this, excuse me, sorry gauge, to the side for the moment and take this gasket off. And I'm going to give this a fucking good clean before I put it all back together, for obvious reasons. Yeah, I'm hoping all of this is in the kit. I can't see why it wouldn't be. But then again, I've been fooled before. Now this is the float. Gotta be very careful with all of this stuff. Now most of it, and there's a float here, dual floats. As I said, never been in a Rochester before. Okay, I guess it's not going to come with new floats. Alright, so I need to clean in here. I'm going to take this apart a little further, videoing what I do with particular items like that, and the spring. You don't want to lose this shit, guys, and you also want to understand where it goes. Yeah, that doesn't, whilst it goes up and down, it doesn't come out yet. Not quite sure about that. Not quite sure about any of it, in all honesty, because I've never taken one of these apart. Did I say that before? I can't believe I did. Oh, I beg your pardon, I'm sorry. So yeah, I've got to give this a fucking good clean. I've got to figure out how to get these out without causing problems. Interesting. Alright, and also this float here. And then we will probably put it back in the ultrasonic cleaner again, now that it's a little more exposed. I'll be back. Don't go away. Alright, more fun with the C3. This is window motor time. As you can see, the window is kind of half up. Well, maybe not even half, but there you go. I assumed, wrongly, that... Ooh, sorry, I've got a floppy one. That, you know, you need to undo all the regulator bolts and pull out the motor and the regulator together. Apparently that's not the case, but I've already got the bolts off. What I've got to do is undo those bolts there. Now, hopefully you're seeing those. There's 3 bolts there that separate the motor. Obviously, well, not obviously, but I've already taken off the... come on, you can do this, Gary. the electrical connection. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this motor out. Then I want to get that regulator out of there, because what I want to do is make sure everything's tight and good and tight on it, and clean it up and grease it up, and then we'll see. I'm sorry I've already taken all the bolts out. You know, they were here. There was another one. There was one here. Apparently, in order to get the motor out, if you have the option, you just need to undo this bolt here, and then the 3 on the motor, and then it'll come out. But I'd already taken all the others out. So let's get on with it. Oh, and by the way, this is a very handy tool, you know, from your favourite Harbour Freight store. So, you know, you don't have to jam pieces of cardboard in there, pieces of wood, and just get yourself one of these suckers, and we all like a good sucker, and just lick and stick. That's all I did. Spat on it and stuck it on my buddy's window. So he's going to get my cooties. And there it is, stuck. It can't go anywhere until I want it to, or until the sticky sticks unsticks, if you drift my get. All right, let's get on with it. Well, it appears Mr. Chevy has made this as complicated as he can. There are so many nuts and bolts to undo to get this fucking window out, and the mechanism. There, and there, and they're all over the fucking place. What a bunch of cunts. Sorry. But really, you didn't need to make it that difficult. Now, with this particular one, you don't want to go up and down, putting it in a crude term. So, maybe I'm not going to take everything out. Maybe I'm just going to get the motor out and then see. And then reach up inside the door and grease up everything as far as I can. Because I really didn't want to get into dismantling the whole bloody thing just to get this window out and to get the mechanism out. And from what I've seen on various videos, to get the mechanism out is a bloody nightmare. You have to dismantle so many pieces of shit. So, let me get on, take this motor out, and then we'll take it from there. Well done, designers. You fucked it up again. Okay, so undoing these 3 bolts, this plate then went cha-ching and fell. Okay, fine. And so then I grabbed the motor and tried to get it out, and I wiggled and jiggled, and then whadump! That fucker nearly took my hand off. It's spring-loaded. Be aware of that. I've already had all the bolts out. Now that is jammed solid there right now, and I got to figure out how to release it. Man, oh man, what a fucked up design. Now, I have watched other videos, and there's lots of shit you have to get out of the way. And I guess I'll just have to fucking do it and take it all out and hope I can figure out how the hell it all goes back together. If not, I'll just give the car back to my buddy and say, I'm sorry, don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I didn't touch that. No, it wasn't me. I got a feeling you might be a little perturbed by that. So, let's start undoing things. And again, I really can't stress this enough. You've got to be so fucking careful. That thing is spring-loaded. And, you know, I was lucky. It missed my hand. Now, I'd seen warnings on other videos and thought, yeah. But no, that fucker there. And that is jammed in there, rock solid, because of the spring. So I'm going to have to figure out how to release the tension so that I can get that fucker out of there. Good God. What a joke, huh? I don't know, do I have to take this shit out of the way? Make life easier? Who knows? Let's start by removing all this other shit. Christ. Oh yeah, and 7/16 seems to be the spanner of the day. Oh, that's a nice one. So I'm just gonna undo everything I can fucking well see. Oh, these are stops. Apparently these stops have to be taken out. That stops the window from coming up too high. So I think maybe I should take that out before I take these out. Oh, don't tell me that's going to be a 10mm, isn't it? No, it's not a 7/16, Gary. Of course it's fucking not. You bunch of... Well, actually, you could get away with a 3/8. So, let's do that, shall we? Let's see what happens. Well, I've undone it. Now how the hell do I get it out? Oh, it just comes straight on up. Okay. All right, and I'm going to put the boltish back in here. All right, and we'll do the same on this one. Hang on. Now, fortunately, we do have what are called witness marks, in other words, where it was. So that should make life a little easier when reassembling. However, I wasn't anticipating going this far, but hey, gotta do what you goddamn do there, boy. All right, now I can undo that and 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 that. Oh, Christ. All right, there we go. All right, I'll tell you what, if this wasn't for a buddy of mine, I'd tell the customer go forth and multiply. But he's a good guy, so I'll do it. I don't know what the hell it's gonna... I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. So it's unusual, Gary. Bugger all. Buggering. That's fun. But hang on, let me change that. I don't like to be buggered. It's not something that floats my boat. Oh Christ, I don't even know what I'm undoing here. Ron! Why did I agree to do this for you? Why didn't I make you take it to the dealer and pay a fucking fortune? Christ. Oh, I need to undo those screws there to get that guide out. Alright, okay. I hope this video comes out because I'm going to need it as a reference. Oh, do I need to do that? Well, I got that. Take that out. Take that out. What's this one holding? It's holding a buffer. A biffy buffer. Let's take it out. Let's get everything out of the fucking way. It must have taken them fucking ages on the Corvette assembly line to do this. And these are just the little window guides. I'm sure they could have made it a lot more difficult if they tried. Alright, well, that's holding that. Taking everything out. Alright, now I need a big fat ass screwdriver. Oh, I might even be able to pull the window up. At least pull it up to get it out of the way whilst I fuck with the other shit. We'll see. All right, let me get my big fat ass screwdriver. You follow me over to my big fat ass screwdriver location. Oh, you saw inside my drawers. Oh. Big enough? Or do we go really big? Let's go really big. That's how my wife likes it. All right, I have now put the valve covers back on. The carburetor rebuild is finished. I've not done a video on that because there are so many out there on the interweb that I couldn't do it justice. You'll have to go search for other YouTube videos regarding the Quadrajet. It's not a difficult carburetor, but it does need to be dealt with properly and cleaned. There are a few more issues I want to deal with here. In particular, this hose, I would like to clean up underneath that and get it pushed on further. I still have the bottom hose to modify and get that on further, and I've still got these pipes to go back on. I've got to go down the road and buy some more vacuum tubes, excuse me, while we walk around the other side. And again, this putting all these pipes back on, these vacuum lines, it's where you must take photographs unless you have a photographic memory. I do when it comes to naked ladies, but that's about as far as it goes. I did speak to my buddy about getting this compressor out of the way. He said, yep, take the bloody thing out, I don't use it. So I've got one bolt to undo on that, and then I'm just going to put this in the back of his car, and then, you know, whatever the future holds, this can be used as a core, if nothing else. As you can see, there are still lines missing that I've got to deal with, you know, on here, over to here, the exhaust one. And for some reason, some Gibbon had plugged this up with a screw, I don't know why. Also the hose from here that goes into the air filter. That's probably about it. Oh, there's another hose that's got to go on there. All of these things that I can go back to my photographs, I can go back to my videos and look up. And that is the only thing I can suggest you do, because otherwise you're going to be messed up. All right, let us, I know this is jumping backwards and forwards, but I've stopped working on the window mechanism purely because I want to get this running, should I say, sorry, and then drain the oil out, and then the oil can be draining out whilst I work on the window. And I've also got to do the plugs and wires on this. And again, you know, once I've run the engine, it's going to be firking hot and I ain't going to touch it. Simple as that. So, you know, I just go backwards and forwards doing different jobs. I'm going to throw them all in the video, and you're just going to have to live with it, aren't you? Oh dear. Ain't laugh a bitch. I'm not a fan of that. Never thought that was a good idea. But hey, 'tis what it is. And he's not got any of the insulation on the underside of the hood. But then again, this is Arizona, so you probably really don't need it. I still like this car. They're not, as I said before, they're not the fastest. And they're not the most comfortable either, especially this one. But hey, they look beautiful. Oh, excuse me, I have an interruption from Austria. Okay, here we are underneath my buddy's C3. I've already given this one hell of a blast of brake cleaner. As you can see, there's still crap everywhere. I'm hoping that most of it is from those leaky valve cover gaskets. Taken out the oil filter and the drain plug. And, you know, for those of you that, I don't know, are not capable of doing an oil change, Oh dear, I feel so sorry for you. Yeah, and the fact that you won't even be watching my fucking channel because I'm talking about things people do. You can see it's all kind of shitty around here. All of this was new. I replaced all of this a long time ago for my buddy, and I don't believe it's leaking. I believe the leaks are relevant to the valve cover gaskets, but God, look at that shit up there. The only way we're going to know is to give this a damn good clean. So I'm going to tell him he needs to go to one of these car wash places that, you know, rents you the hose and you can blast it all underneath. I mean, I'm sure he has front and rear main seals leaking, but let's pinpoint it, shall we, guys? And then we'll take it from there. I know he doesn't want to spend a lot of money on it, so, you know, tis what tis. What the hell? Oh, no. Oh, my God. The bush has completely gone on this front suspension. And I replaced it for him. I know I did. I replaced them all. But the bush is completely gone. Where the fuck it's gone, who knows? Holy shit. Hang on. There should be a bolt on the end. I don't believe it. The bolt's come undone, obviously, and the bush is completely gone. Christ. Oh, and believe me, I know I did them up tight. In fact, I'm pretty sure I probably put Loctite on them. But my God. Sorry, buddy. That's an expense you're going to have to deal with. We're going to have to buy. Whoa. Shit. The hell's going on with this suspension? Look at it. That bush is pulled out there. Ah, crap. All right, well, we got to get new bushes. Redo this side, get the bolts in. Crap. That is terrible. I've never seen that happen. Not ever, not never, not no how. This side's perfectly okay. Look at it. Oh, nicely tight and good and tight. But this one, he's lost it. Wow. Cheap reproduction fucking parts. Damn it. I got to let him know, and we'll have to fix that. All right, that is not what I came down here for. I'm glad I saw it so that I can grab some money from him. No, that's not what I'm thinking. It's a buddy, I don't do that. You know, what the fuck is going on? Oh, and it's caused a problem here too, look. It's moved the shock absorber because of the tension that's there. Holy shit. All right, well, I'll let him know in my next text and... Wow. Oh, that's going to be fun. I've got to take that whole fucking thing apart again. Oh, look, that means the spring's going to bang up against there. Oh, crap. Sorry, Ron, we got to do it. No two ways about it, buddy. You're going to spend some money. Front and rear bushes. And I'll have to find a bolt, I guess. Oh, and I don't enjoy doing these. But I'll do it. Oh, my God.